Boston. Today I'm starting a 3-day trip. I have not worked in about 3 weeks because I was getting married and we did our honeymoon. I originally had a 2-day Philadelphia trip, but I traded it into a 3-day Querétaro, QRO, Mexico, and still Philly. Because I have to clear customs, I can't bring too much food in with me. Good morning and welcome to Querétaro. Sorry about the TV, I slept with it on and I just haven't changed it yet. I got a text saying the crew wants to go into town. I think I'm going to go get the breakfast first, and if they are still waiting, I'll go out with them after. If not, I can just sit and relax by the pool. Last night we worked 2 legs here. We worked from Boston to Dallas and then Dallas to Querétaro. Getting ready. I went to the gym, I showered. I'm gonna go out and grab myself some lunch. Since we cleared customs, I obviously couldn't bring anything back into the States, so I don't have food. Today, we just have one little leg from Philly to Boston. I found a nice Mediterranean place to go grab food from because that's kind of what I've been craving. I placed an order on the app. I would just place an order, obviously, as you could hear, and it like closed out of the app, so I'm like, did it place the order or did it not? So I just wanted to call before I reordered so I didn't have 2 meals. So it's called Naya and it looks really good. I'm getting like a falafel salad bowl situation and baklava, pistachio baklava, which I love. Yeah. Oh, it saved it. Back to the hotel room. I just figured I'd come back here. This is huge. First, the baklava. They gave me the wrong one. Sold out. So this is cashew. I can get over it. And then I did like everything. I got the pita bread. Well, I should say I got the baba ganoush to dip the pita bread in. But sometimes like hummus on salad, it's not 100% necessary for me because it kind of just clumps up. So I think this is the hummus. The falafels are different. I've never had it like this. It's with dried chickpeas. You can taste it because it's really crunchy. It's like a super crunchy falafel. Definitely prefer a more softer falafel. I've never had one like this before. Interesting, but everything else is really good. I got pomegranate molasses, which is delicious. And I've never seen a place offer the vermicelli rice. My mother is Armenian and growing up she would make the vermicelli rice, which is so delicious. I guess I could make it at home too, but I just never do. I'm also going to catch up on Wednesday Addams because I actually haven't even finished the last season. So, and I think all of season 2 is out now. Good morning. Today I started a 2-day trip. We worked 2 legs today. We worked from Boston to Chicago, Chicago to Philadelphia. That's where we are. Back in Philly. I was just in Philly on my last one, and I'm actually going to Philly in 2 days again. I have not worked an early morning flight in a really long time. This was super early sign-in. I have my pros and cons about early sign-ins. The worst one is you don't get enough sleep, I feel, so that's why I stopped kind of doing them. But this was a high time 2-day trip that I held that I'm working, obviously. There's not too much daylight left, so I'm gonna walk around a little bit. There's a few stores I want to pop into, and then I'm gonna do a long gym session because yesterday I babysat my nephew and we went to go get some ice cream. So, well, I had the ice cream. the water pick cordless. I feel like this will be perfect to take with me traveling because I have one at home. So why not have one for the road? Right now I'm gonna go to the gym. I have my hair up. I was going to do arms and abs, but I was putting together my new tooth flosser and I gave myself a blood blister. You can't really see it, but yeah, where it's red. And it hurts so bad, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to lift a weight. Hello, I am back in the hotel room now. I feel like I did a very good workout. Now I'm having dinner. This is really hot, but it is potatoes, sweet potatoes, tofu, and just peas. I'm gonna shower and get into bed. Then my fiance is gonna FaceTime, my husband's gonna FaceTime me and we're gonna watch our show. And then I get to sleep in tomorrow, which is so nice. I'm watching Big Brother. Nights in Big Brother history. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the 2-day go home day. We have 3 legs. We're doing a Fort Lauderdale turn and then just a little leg back to Boston. But tomorrow I actually have another 2-day. This is gonna be a long day because it's a lot of flights. Well, 3 flights is a lot for me now. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. Hello, today is the next day and I am home. So yesterday we had the 3 legs. We worked from Philly. We were supposed to do a Fort Lauderdale turn and then head home to Boston. We worked the Fort Lauderdale. When we went to go land in Fort Lauderdale, there was a storm passing through that we didn't know about, the pilots didn't know about because it was supposed to be smooth. We couldn't land our first time, so we had a missed approach. So we circled around for a little bit and then we were finally able to land. We were delayed probably like an hour, so that cut into our next flight. Still worked the next flight back to Philly. I'm looking at the schedule and it says 10-hour layover in Philadelphia. And then on the schedule, they removed us from the last flight. So we were no longer working Philly to Boston. We were laying over in Philly. So what happened was when we landed, there was like 10 minutes to try to get to that gate to see if we could switch our deadhead to the earlier flight back home. That is something you can do. You just have to call and be released from scheduling to make sure like they don't need you anymore. So we all tried to get onto that flight. The agents were so sweet. They let us on the flight and we were able to deadhead home on that original flight we were supposed to work. I know it's kind of confusing. Instead of going to the layover and deadheading home the following day. So they removed me from my trip partially. So today I was supposed to work the 2 legs to Philadelphia. What they did was they just put a reserve on that trip. They caught me up to the trip for tomorrow. To do that, they're having me deadhead to Dallas to work the flight back home. That's what we're doing. It's gonna be a very quick day because there's no sit time in between. I'm just hoping everything goes to plan because I don't really want to lay over in Dallas. I'd rather just get back home. I made myself a coffee for that flight. I used this nut pod, French vanilla, and then just some almond milk, and I put in a little bit of cinnamon and maple syrup. So this is the coffee. I'll pour it over ice tomorrow, probably on the flight back home. Usually on deadheads I try to relax, so I don't want to be drinking coffee on a deadhead. My bag, I didn't even touch it. I just left it as is because in case I get stuck, I'll just have all the stuff from my last trip if needed, but we're not getting stuck. We are in Norfolk, Virginia right now. I didn't do much today. I just got back from the gym. I heated up my breakfast. It's egg bites. Yesterday they were giving out food for the crew in Boston, so I got vegetable lo mein and crab rangoons and cannoli. So makeup is done. I don't know if I said it. We're working 2 legs today. We're working to Dallas and then to Salt Lake City. Haven't been to Salt Lake City in probably 2 years. The last time I went, I brought Brandon along with me. It's only short though, so don't think I'll be doing much. some yogurt now. It's the Chobani yogurt. I have some strawberries from home. I made granola, so that's going to be breakfast. Makeup is done. I just have to throw my hair up. I realized my Moroccan oil exploded in my bag, so I'm really sad about that. Have like half left. I'm gonna have to go and get a replacement. We are working 2 legs. Well, actually, I got separated from a Boston crew. It was a Boston trip originally, but for some reason Charlotte flight attendants were all placed on the trip with me, so I'm the only Boston flight attendant on this trip. We all work to Chicago. They deadhead home back to Charlotte, and I continue on the trip back to Boston working it. They are deadheading out a Boston crew to come and work the flight back with me. So I will end the trip with Boston flight attendants. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you in next week's video.